I call Simon O'Connor.
Mr Speaker, I think we have to begin simply by reminding the member who's just stood up that this is actually the New Zealand business number bill. This is not actually the small business number bill. This is something which is actually, and those on the Select Committee who's processed this would actually understand from the outset. I have to say, though, it's particularly good. It's particularly good after, and unfortunately I don't have the exact number of questions which have been asked in the House around small business, but it's actually really good to. I believe this may be the member from the opposition who speaks on small business. We're not sure. She has not stood up and answered or responded to any questions, but just to remind her as a member of the Labour Party that this is the New Zealand business number bill. It does obviously apply to small businesses. It also applies to the larger ones. And I think, having sat on the Commerce Committee throughout the discussions of this, it's been welcomed and received. Naturally, in any process, there are points of feedback. And I think if you read the Select Committee report, it's clear there's some elements that we discussed and as a committee came to conclusion around. Look, this has been welcomed. I was just out tonight talking with people from within the airline industry, so obviously not small businesses, Mr Speaker, but significant. They can see the benefits of this. I'm also very conscious within my own electorate that small businesses are welcoming this. In fact, when I think of the fine electorate of Tamaki, the likes of a new superette within the Stonefields community, which has set up some local businesses around, well, actually, there's far too many to name, so I better be careful here of making sure I don't miss anyone out. The long and the short, Mr Speaker, is that small businesses within my own electorate, and it goes across the country, I'm sure, welcome any initiative which enable them and us as a community to engage more easily and readily with government. It makes perfect sense. We hear remonstrations from the other side. It's just noise. A little bit, in fact, like the points earlier around taxation and so forth from the other side, just noise. This is one of the business growth agenda initiatives. It's one of the targets which Minister Joyce and others have set out. Like so many things this government has done, we have achieved that. I think the committee has worked incredibly hard to bring it to this position. I'm not going to go through all the detail. I think those who are interested and who are following this know that the initiative itself is positive, it's good. How can there be any complaint about making business engagement easier right across the sector, between businesses themselves, small or large, or between government and its agency. So, Mr Speaker, I commend this bill to the House. I look forward to it progressing swiftly. What more can be said?